previously on Talk That Talk.
And then, we kind of talk about what a song should have that is going to, make the best feature for the Foxes. So, those are the kinds of conversations that we can have and that we can all learn from, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of like with Quan. I'm not sure if they want to be all deep in the weeds with it, but they do need to have an awareness, dance and color guard and twirler if they have majorette. But I want to say to what Maya was saying, uh, Julian and Rick, one of my most favorite things to do at Norfolk State was to have the drum majors and all the section leaders in my class at band camp and have them sitting down stretching and learning some basic dance stuff. And so yeah, they used to come in and I used to work them out. And then even in the beginning days at PV, I used to do the same thing, but I'm too old. I can't get up at 4 a.m. no more. So I don't do it anymore. But
we used to be in that lobby getting in.
Yeah,
used
yeah,
to have us right in that lobby.
Yeah, y'all come in the lobby, and then I just remember Michael Cofield me trying to push his, stretch his hamstrings and stuff. That was the most non-flexible drum major. But just trying to get him.
It's Cofield. What more do you expect?
But yeah, so that should happen. I agree. I definitely agree. I would love to get the whole band into like a basic dance class. I think that'd be cool.
All right, Rick, should band directors be more involved with auxiliary techniques?
My answer is absolutely. I don't even understand why somebody would not say no. Yes. And the reason why is this, and it's very simple. I know y'all, man, the dude always talking about definites. The reason why is because receiving some type of dance training helps you march and play better. First and foremost, dance training helps you control the core, which is the basis of being able to march and play without feet in the sand. But a lot of band directors don't know that because they only associate dancing with the ladies out there doing what they do. In other idioms, y'all, that march, dance is the basis of their visual programs. It just is. When you go look at the Blue Devils is the best marching ensemble in the world. And they are doing just as much dance as they are doing marching. And if you don't believe me, go watch them. So, yes, you need to know what's happening.
That dance block.
Yeah. And like I said, what I'm saying is nothing about going out there teaching releve or plie. Plie is a good thing to teach because it teaches you how to, have that cushion and stuff as you're doing that. But I'm talking about simple things as being able to control the core, being able to march with a smooth marching style. So we don't get this bounciness to what you do. Standing up straight. These are all dance techniques that we don't know are dance techniques because we've got this stereotypical thing that we call dance. So, yes, absolutely, band directors should know some of these techniques, but they should talk to somebody that knows so they can know what they don't know and then go learn those things, which goes back to the last conversation we had. We don't know what we don't know when you aren't exposed to something. When you haven't danced ever, my first year in drum corps, I never danced. The most I did was we did a releve one year, and we did a couple plies, and that was it. We never danced. In the last 8 years that I've been teaching Blue Coats, y'all been seeing them shows. We doing everything under the sun other than marching, and then we go do some marching. We doing everything. It is the basis of the marching arts now, and I think it will help us get better. And then the last part of that is, what's the matter with a band director sounding educated and being able to actually go over and talk to the dance line other than saying, hey, how y'all doing today? Being able to get on the microphone and Sean doesn't have to come up to the tower every time while she's down on the field teaching. Hey, Maya, make sure you watch your spacing there when you go into the split leap. Being able to actually use terminology. Like, what's the matter with being educated? Like, I don't understand what this fight is, man. I can't be informed.
You're getting bougie, Rick. You're getting bougie. Stop your bougie.
I guess,
Slow down
man.
your
Like
bougie.
I just don't understand what the fight is against knowledge. Like being informed. Like that makes you come off to your students as more present and engaged with what's going on. Imagine if, and I don't know none of these, brother. But imagine if Dr. Taylor at Southern went over to the dolls and said, ladies, it looks great here, but as you go through that plie into the split leap into the next set or whatever, and actually using the terminology, they were like, dang, my band director sharp. And I know exactly what he wants me to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong as men with us knowing dance techniques and dance approaches to what we do as band directors and incorporating that into our everyday daily activities, or the everyday and daily same word, our everyday activities that will make our bands better, because that's all it's going to do. A band that can march better will play better, I promise you. So yeah, that's my standpoint. Yes, hell yeah, we need to learn auxiliary techniques. It will make us better.
And vice versa. I mean, I'm lucky because I came up as a musician before I became a dance instructor, but I think dance instructors need to also learn. They need to learn some concepts of music and some concepts of marching. I think vice versa should happen the same way.
I remember, Sean. I
But
remember
see,
one
Sean,
time.
that was going. Oh, go ahead. Yeah,
I
because
remember
I
one
was
time.
gonna. Yeah.
I remember one time, and I'll never forget this. Sean, Maya, you might even been in the live when she did this, but she came up to the line and she asked her. There was something y'all were working on, and she was like, "What's going on musically right here?" I had never heard, that come from, a dance instructor. And me personally, y'all, I'm nosy. I just like knowledge. I like knowing stuff. I don't want to be ill informed. So I think that drives a lot of my thirst for knowledge. But I already knew Sean was an all-state player in school, so I mean that part didn't surprise me. But the expectation that she wanted the line to know the exact same information. So, and Maya, I remember y'all making comments like knowing the counts and stuff like that of what's going on. Like, I think that we both can learn from each other. And I think so often than not in many bands, the dancers are completely separate from the band so much. It almost feels like the dancers aren't a part of the band until they show up on the field to do the show.